And today is also Women's Day. Now that we're in Mexico, I have more balance than I've ever had. This year, I want to listen more and talk less. Hi, my name's Alex, and I make videos about my family and I living in Mexico. We live in Merida, Mexico right now. We've been living here for about 5.5, 6 months now. And most recently, my husband and I, we went to go get our teeth cleaned. Not only our teeth cleaned, we went to get them whitened because my mom had told me that my teeth were looking yellow. And, you know, sometimes you just got to take the feedback. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, thanks for letting me know. So we went to the dentist and we got a teeth cleaning. It was about $15. I took some video of, us just like taking the Uber and what that experience is kind of like, and kind of what we see on a daily basis here in Merida. And we went to the dentist. We got our teeth whitened as well. Well, we didn't get them whitened. We got the impressions to have them whitened. And we got it fairly quickly. We could have got the impressions the same night, but we ended up getting the impressions the next day. And I thought the experience was good. I mean, it was such a good price in comparison to what we would get it in America. And I guess it was something that I needed that I didn't even know. But this week has been pretty busy because it's exam week. And here in Mexico, I feel like the school that my children are actually going to is harder than, I'm not gonna mention the school, but the school is harder than it was in America. And also I feel like it's because it's duolingual. So my sons are learning English and Spanish, and they have chess in the curriculum. I just really like the schools here. A few of the schools here that we saw, I was really impressed with just like their curriculum. And it was hard to choose a school. I did tons of research before we even got here, and then we ended up choosing a school that I wasn't even thinking of. So if you're going to do that, I would definitely do your research, but not be so stuck on it until you actually get here to figure out like what school that you want to go to. And today is also Women's Day. So happy Women's Day. That's why I'm wearing purple today. And I've seen a lot of people wearing purple. I was talking to my nanny last night, and she was telling me that like it's a really big deal here in Mexico and in Merida. And we had a pretty long conversation about last night that someone believes that you should probably live, whether that is working, being a part of the workforce, or being a stay-at-home mom, either or. That I was really driven to go to school, go to work, get a great job. But then once I really did that, and I feel like I was in a great place in my job, I realized that's really what I didn't want. Like, I love being a mother, and I really feel like that's what I was meant here to do. And I mean, everybody's different. I feel like I work so hard for my children. I mean, I have earlier videos just kind of explaining my experience, but I've had a very hard time having children. And then when I was really in the workforce, I realized that I was like, I'm doing all this work and I'm traveling so much. I can't even spend time with my kids, and that's really what I wanted to do. So my nanny and I were kind of talking about it last night, and just the importance of Women's Day and some differences here and in America, and just some things that we've seen. I have marched in a Women's Day march in Virginia several years ago, and it was very peaceful. And she was explaining to me how here in Mexico there are peaceful ones, but there's also ones where people are rioting and vandalizing the monuments and things like that. So it's something to be careful of. So we have gotten some alerts just to be careful about it. So we'll probably just stay inside. And you know, one thing too, I feel like Merida has given us so many options. Just maybe Mexico in general. Options I personally did not have in United States. And I know there's people that may be able to have like a full-time nanny in America, but where we were living, we just could not afford that. And the life that I have now, I feel like is benefiting not only myself, but my children. I feel like I'm a better mother because I'm not yelling hardly as much, except for this week. But I think it's cool to have someone else there to relax the tone of the family. Because sometimes you need that extra voice that's not always there to just calm everybody down. But I don't see anything wrong with staying home, being an awesome mom, because it's a lot of work. Because, you know, I only have 2 children, and I see people with 4 or 5 children having all these schedules and making sure everyone has their activities and still doing well in school, and it's a lot. So I feel like now that we're in Mexico, I have more balance than I've ever had as far as like a work-life balance, and it's given me the opportunity to be more creative. My goal was to make 50 videos, but it was only because a mentor had said to me, he was like, you know, that's a really cool experience. You should like document it. And I was like, okay, but I didn't initially think that it was something that I wanted to do. And I was like, you know what? This year I want to listen more and talk less, as far as when people are telling me things or I'm having a conversation with someone. It's really me just like, let me just listen and see what I can get from the conversation. And I feel like that took a lot of growth too. So I think this weekend will be good. I'm going to go out with a few of my girlfriends that I met here. You know, one of my goals I had written down was to have more married friends. And I know that sounds weird, but you know, all my friends, they're very successful, but a lot of them are single. And you know, when I used to hang out, like sometimes I just couldn't talk about like my full family dynamic. And I feel like I've gotten that here. Now I have a lot of friends that are kind of in the same situation we are. It's pretty interesting to see just how many people have the same ideas as far as where they want to bring their families and the importance of family life. And I enjoy Merida, and I hope this helps somebody. And have a great day. Thank you. Bye.